Yes. Sure. No, you got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Can I go to the bathroom? Yep. Anybody else need to use the bathroom? You got 2 minutes.
Good afternoon, Estelline Elementary students. Welcome to the 4th annual Spelling Bee. You guys are some of the best spellers that we have in our school, so congratulations. And because of all your hard work, we've got some goodies and a certificate to send home with you when this is all done. So don't go anywhere. And we want to get some pictures. Today we're going to select the top 3 students from this group. 3 students here are going to represent Estelline in the regional contest, which is in Watertown. Now, usually they hold this at the Watertown High School. This year, because of COVID, it's likely to be online. We're going to decide in January, so we'll just have to wait and see what they decide. Either way, Estelline's going to have 3 good spellers to represent us. I'm going to go over a few rules for today's event. We will declare a champion today, and then the second and the third place could tie if needed because the top 3 people would go, but we'll for sure select a champion. The students today drew numbers to determine who will start. So Shane drew number 1, we'll go through the first row, and then the middle row, and the last row, and Kate is number 14. So after everybody's had a turn to spell around, we'll go back to the group in the front. Shane, he's not out yet. I encourage you guys to say the word before you spell it, because that tells me that you heard the same word that I said. If you say something different, then we can clarify that up before you start spelling. And same thing at the end, I encourage you to say the word, because that tells me
Tall. Tall.
That's correct. Number 3. Better. After taking her medicine regularly, Adeline started to feel better. Better.
Better. Better.
That's correct. Number 4. Hit. Harry hit the ball with all his might and headed toward first base. Hit.
Hit. Hit. Hit.
That's correct. Number 5. Maya. Peanut. Lucy double-checked the packaging to make sure the cookies did not contain traces of peanuts. Peanut.
P-E-T. N-E-T.
Number 6. Bite. Chester hoped there would be time for a quick bite before the movie started. Bite.
B-I-T-E. Bite.
That's correct. Noon. During the summer, Willow was hard-pressed to get out of bed before noon. Noon.
Noon. N-O-O-N. Noon.
That's correct. Gummy. After accidentally dropping the carton of eggs on the kitchen floor, it took Brett an hour to clean up the gummy mess. Gummy.
G-U. N.
Ray. Rosie liked to think of her puppy Cooper as a ray of sunshine. Ray.
Ray. R-A-Y. Ray.
That's correct. Excellent. Number 10. Mops. Only after spilling milk all over to the floor did Rachel realize the best place for mops was probably not in the attic. Mops.
Mops. M-O-P-S.
That's correct. Thanks. Jana sat down to send written thanks to all the people who gave her presents for her birthday. Thanks.
Thanks. T-H-A-N-K-S. Thanks.
That's correct. Dash. Amy added a dash of gram salt to the curry before serving it. Dash.
Dash. D-A-S-H.
That's correct. Skin. The skin of the pomegranate came apart with a juicy, satisfying crack. Skin.
Skin. S-K-I-N. Skin.
That's correct. Star. The brightest star in the sky that night was the planet Venus, sitting just above the horizon. Star.
Star. S-T-A-R. Star.
That's correct. That completes round 1. Now we'll start again with round 2. Shane. Began. Jessie began to draw a picture of her new baby brother, but stopped when she realized she needed to sharpen her pencil. Began.
Began. B-E-G-A-N. Began.
That's correct. Day. Kia's favorite time of day is whenever it's snack time. Day.
Day. D-A-Y. Day.
That's correct. Upset. Nothing upset Mia more than finding out food she had saved for herself in the fridge was all gone. Upset.
Upset. U-P-S-E-T. Upset.
That's correct. Father. Sally's favorite thing to do with her father is watch the Great British Baking Show. Father.
Father. F-A-T-H-E-R. Father.
That's correct. Jam. One of Terry's favorite memories from his childhood is making jam with his grandma. Jam.
Jam. J-A-M.
That's correct. Mugs. George's collection of holiday mugs is the envy of all her friends. Mugs.
Mugs. M-U-G-S. Mugs.
That's correct. Fair. Amal's favorite part of going to the fair was eating funnel cake with her friends. Fair.
Fair. F-A-I-R. Fair.
That's correct. Dinner. Marcia always requested chicken nuggets for her birthday dinner. Dinner.
Dinner. D-I-N-N-E-R.
That's correct. Rats. Rats have often been associated with the spreading of disease throughout history. Rats.
Rats. R-A-T-S. Rats.
That's correct. Fed. Isaac fed his dog 2 scoops of kibble before eating his own dinner. Fed.
Fed. F-E-D.
That's correct. Couch. Bruno the cat curled up on the couch for one of its 7 daily naps. Couch.
Couch. C-O-U-C-H. Couch.
That's correct. Strands. The more Marcella played with the yarn at the end of her scarf, the more the strands came apart. Strands.
Strands. S-T-R-A-N-D-S. Strands.
That's correct. That completes round 2. Back to Shane. Chapter. Jose curled up under the sheets with a flashlight so he could finish one more chapter before he went to sleep. Chapter.
Chapter. C-H-A-P-T-E-R.
That's correct. Chess. Nora always started each game of chess aggressively by moving his knights out. Chess.
Chess. C-H-E-S-S.
That's correct. Slimy. The slug left behind a slimy silver trail that was both beautiful and gross. Slimy.
Slimy. S-L-I-M-Y. Slimy. Slimy.
That's correct. Squeak. Mr. Mouseplants would squeak appropriately whenever Jasper scratched behind his ears with a toothpick. Squeak.
Squeak. Squeak. Squeak.
Friend. Andreas couldn't believe his luck when his best friend moved just down the street. Friend.
Friend. Friend.
That's correct. Laptop. Ivy said her whole life was on her laptop. Her journal, her games, and all the songs she had recorded. Laptop.
Laptop. Laptop. Laptop.
That's correct. Movie. When the cat turned into 3 space lizards, Janelle turned to her friend and whispered, "This movie makes no sense." Movie.
Movie. Movie. Movie.
Known. When they crossed over the Gabriel streets with their bikes, they were leaving the known world of their neighborhood. Known. This word is a homophone, so you need to make sure you have the correct spelling. It means to be perceived by the mind or senses. Known.
KHOW.
You were close, Axel. A-N. Suffer. Gio only needed to suffer 10 more minutes in the car before they reached the lake. Suffer.
Suffer. SUFFER. Suffer.
That's correct. Double. Tasting the dish, Alicia thought it needed at least double the amount of chili powder. Double.
Double. DOUBLE. Double.
That's correct. Watch. Ben decided to stay hidden in the tree and watch for any signs of movement. Watch.
Watch. WATCH. Watch.
That's correct. Dream. In the morning, Marcus could remember every part of his crazy dream, from the talking worm to the rain of toothpaste. Dream.
Dream. DREAM. Dream.
That's correct. So, this starts on 4. Shane, you're up again. Beans. Jonah was willing to try the broccoli, but he refused to touch the beans. Beans.
Beans.
Beans. Yes,
BEANS.
that's correct. Child. Taylor's mother kept telling her that a child did not need to own a smartphone. Child.
Child. CHILD.
That's correct. Space. Astronaut Christine spent almost an entire year in space. Space.
Space. S P C E S. Space.
Princess. The princess was never allowed outside the castle after dark for fear of the goblins. Princess.
P R I N C E S S. Princess.
That's correct. Awe. Ava was overwhelmed by a sense of awe when she entered the arena where her heroes played. Awe.
Ah. A W E.
That's correct. Afar. Even though the island looked afar, Harry knew that if he kept paddling, he would eventually get there. Afar.
Afar. A F A R. Far.
That's correct. Cost. Jamie explained to the customers at the yard sale that the cost of his old toys was $1 each. Cost.
Cost. C O S T. Cost.
That's correct. Sidekick. After Shumette went off to college, Aquaman decided to get a new sidekick. Sidekick.
Sidekick. S I D E space K I C K. Sidekick.
There is no space, but you are not disqualified for putting spaces or no spaces. The letters used were correct. So you're still in, but there is no space. It's all together. I can't remember. Hold on. Stuff. Gabby gathered her stuff and shoved it into her suitcase. Stuff.
Stuff. S T U F F. Stuff.
That's correct. Least. Luckily, the card that he lost was the least important one in his collection. Least.
Least. L E A S T. Least.
That's correct. We'll start round 5. Shane. Felt. Chloe decided to make her own teddy bear out of felt. Felt.
Felt. F E L T.
That's correct. Wood. Mr. Abrams insisted that there would be order in his classroom. Would. This word is a homophone. You need to use the word that means to express insistence or determination. Would.
W O U L D. Wood.
That's correct. Shambles. After Alicia's cousin spent the day playing in her room, she had to clean up the shambles alone. Shambles.
Shambles. S H A M B L E S. Shambles.
That's correct. Tail light. Luckily, no one was hurt in the accident, but the fender was drooping and one tail light was cracked. Tail light.
Tail light. T A I L L I G H T.
That's correct. Quicken. Gary's garden, which had looked so yellow and wilted, began to quicken after the days of rain. Quicken.
Quicken. Q U I
state of being in one place and not someplace else. Your presence is not required at the moment, her teacher sternly declared when Gwen walked into the room early. Presence.
Presence. P-R-E-S-E-N-C-E. Presence.
That's correct. Raz. When he saw that she was getting really upset, Lionel decided he would no longer razz his sister about her haircut. Raz.
Raz. R-A-Z. Raz.
Followed. Cynthia followed her uncle's truck up the winding, unmarked country roads to the family's cabin. Followed.
F-O-L-L-O-W-E-D. Followed.
That's correct. Purple. The set designer used flowing purple curtains to convey the grandeur of the royal palace. Purple.
Purple. P-U-R-P-L-E. Purple.
That's correct. Start around 6, Shane. Entire. Micah insisted that as the birthday boy, it was his right to have the entire cake. Entire.
Entire. E-N-T-I-R-E. Entire.
That's correct. December. Jen's birthday in early December made her cigaritas, which she thought suited her adventurous personality. December.
December. D-E-C-E-M-B-E-R. December.
That's correct. Sudden. Gloria could never figure out how to handle her mother's sudden changes in mood. Sudden.
Sudden. S-U-D-D-E-N. Sudden.
That's correct. Combed. Tammy's mom always combed and braided her hair at the beginning of the school week. Combed.
Combed. C-O-M-B-E-D. Combed.
That's correct. Patrol. After he heard about the officer's multiple trips to the convenience store, the police chief told him his job was to patrol and not snack. Patrol.
Patrol. P-A-T-R-O-L. Patrol.
That's correct. Window. The two cats took turns watching the birds out of the window by the couch. Window.
Window. W-I-N-D-O-W. Window.
That's correct. Pocket. He was sure that the note was either in his jacket pocket or squished at the bottom of his backpack. Pocket.
Pocket. P-O-C-K-E-T.
That's correct. Project. There was no way to transport the flagpole without having it project out of the car window. So it could be project or project.
Project. P-R-O-J-E-C-T.
That's correct. Round 7, Shane. Goofy. Simone's latest goofy drink idea was mixing together root beer, mango juice, and liquid from the pickle jar. Goofy.
Goofy. G-O-O-F-Y.
That's correct. Remember. Whenever they drove past their old apartment building, Val would remember the
E.
That's correct. Career. Although June loved to cook, she said she had no plans to turn it into a career. Career.
Career. C-A-R-E-E-R.
That's correct. Disease. Although no one in the immediate family got the disease, the quarantine kept them all at home for months. Disease.
Disease. D-I-S-E-A-S-E. Disease.
That's correct. Trophy. Rachel beamed as the judges handed her the trophy. Trophy.
T-R-O-P-H-Y. Trophy.
That's correct. Athlete. From the first time she ran down the street as a toddler, people were predicting that Asia was going to be an excellent athlete. Athlete.
Athlete. A-T-H-L-E-T-E. Athlete.
That's correct. Shane, we'll start round 8. Jotted. There was no way Clement was going to remember his aunt's messages unless he jotted it down. Jotted.
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 Jotted. J-O-T-T-E-D.
That's correct. Sighed. Asia sighed as her mother began the old lecture about contributing to the household. Sighed.
S-I-G-H-D. Side.
Duo. The Everly Brothers are probably early rock and roll's most celebrated duo. Duo.
Duo. D-U-O. Duo.
That's correct. Repress. The teacher had to repress an uprising in her classroom when the students found out they couldn't go outside. Repress.
Repress. R-E-P-R-E-S-S. Repress.
That's correct. Either. When faced with two opinions, maybe indicated that she had no interest in either. Either.
Either. E-I-T-H-E-R. Either.
That's correct. Rely. Christian wondered whether he could rely on the rickety old bridge to cross the stream. Rely.
Rely. R-E-L-Y. Rely.
That's correct. Chose. Amelia chose to go to space camp instead of joining the dance team. Chose.
Chose. C-H-O-S-E. Chose.
That's correct. Else. When she saw the carrots peeking out of the grocery bag, Anya wanted to know what else her dad had purchased from the store. Else.
Else. E-L-S-E. Else.
That's correct. Round 9, Shane. Antsy. Will you please sit still? Aunt Millie begged her antsy young nephew. Antsy.
Antsy. A-N-S-I-E.
Canada. People from Canada have a subtle but delight accent. Canada.
Capital C-A-N-A-D-A. Canada.
Bison. Yellowstone National Park is an excellent place to spot a bison, as the most important herd in the U.S. lives there. Bison.
Bison. B-I-S-O-N. Bison.
That's correct. Dangerous. Swimming with the sharks can be very dangerous, depending on the species. Dangerous.
Dangerous. D-A-N-G-E-R-O-U-S. Dangerous.
That's correct. Pluck. Lisa very much wanted to pluck the roses at the park, but her mother insisted that she leave them so everyone could enjoy them. Pluck.
Pluck. P-L-U-C-K. Pluck.
That's correct. Squid. The giant squid can be found in all the world's oceans, but it's very rare to see one alive. Squid.
Squid. S-Q-U-I-D. Squid.
That's correct. Frisbee. Early names for the flying disc known as the frisbee were flying saucer and the Pluto platter. Frisbee.
Frisbee. F-R-I-S-E-E-E.
That's correct. Round 10, Drew. Teeter. When she first started taking Ponte classes, Misty used to teeter on her toes, but now she's a famous ballerina with an excellent balance. Teeter.
Teeter. T-E-T-E-R. Teeter.
Rallies. Simone hopes her school soccer team rallies before the time runs out. Rallies.
Rallies. R-A-L-L-I-E-S. Rallies.
That's correct. Pastry. Cindy always knows where to find the most delectable pastry. Pastry.
Pastry. P-A-S-T-R-Y. Pastry.
That's correct. Coveralls. The skilled car mechanic wore coveralls at work to protect his regular clothes. Coveralls.
Coveralls. C-O-V-E-R-A-L-L-S.
That's correct. Yeah. Ponytail. Amy's high ponytail is her signature fashion statement. Ponytail.
Ponytail. P-O-N-Y-T-A-I-L. Ponytail.
That's correct. Round 11. Clatter. With her baby napping, Cicely tried to put away the clean dishes without letting them clatter. Clatter.
Clatter. C-A-L. No. Can I try again?
You can start over, yes.
Clatter. C-L-A-T-T-E-R.
That's
Clatter.
correct. Snout. Eager for breakfast, Wilbur the pig happily stuffed his snout into the trough. Snout.
Snout. S-N-O-U-T. Snout.
That's correct. Tumbling. Sarah is as breathtaking at tumbling as she is in all the other gymnastic events. Tumbling.
Tumbling. T-U-M-B-L-E-I-N-G. Tumbling.
baby in her arms, Amy was finally able to move the baby to his cradle. Cradle.
Cradle. C-R-A-T-A-L. Cradle.
Starts round 12. Firefly. Jamal felt that summer hadn't really begun until he saw his first firefly. Firefly.
Firefly. F-I-R-E-F-L-Y. Firefly.
That's correct. Humor. To humor his fussy 2-year-old, Liam performed his elephant imitation for what felt like the 80th time that morning. Humor.
Humor. H-U-M-O-R. Humor.
That's correct. Round 13. Mention. Susie was thrilled that her report on the benefits of recycling got a mention in the mayor's speech. Mention.
Mention. M-E-N-T-I-O-N. Mention.
That's correct. Spoken. Nadea ended the interview with a spoken gesture of appreciation for everyone's time. Spoken.
Spoken. S-P-O-K-E-N. Spoken.
That's correct. Round 14. Bridge. After 2 years of construction, the bridge was safe to drive on again. Bridge.
Bridge. B-R-I-D-G-E. Bridge.
That's correct. Pinpoint. Egyptologist Sarah Faircat was able to pinpoint the location of the ancient ruins using satellite imagery. Pinpoint.
Pinpoint. P-I-N-P-O-I-N-T. Pinpoint.
That's correct. Slate. The old house's roof is made of slate, which is very pretty, but would be very expensive to replace. Slate.
Slate. S-L-I-E-G-H-T. Slate.
Plush. When she tried on the expensive jacket at the designer store, Annette realized she had never before felt such a plush velvet. Plush.
Plush. P-L-U-S-H. Plush.
That's correct. You can just draw the third place due to time. Okay. All right, Cooper, congratulations. You are our spelling bee champion. And then second place would be Freya, and then we had a tie for third, is that correct? Double check I think Kate and who else? Kate and Coleman both got out the same round. So what we'll probably have to do is draw your name for third place. Due to time, it's hard to have a spell off. And then yes, the other name would be an alternate, in case somebody isn't able to go to Watertown. So I have Pete and Coleman. Why don't you both come down here? We have jars of honey from 80 Honey Farms for first, second, and third place. Should we just draw a name right now for third? Okay. I'm gonna have, this is multi, we put Kate and Coleman both on a card in here. Are we okay with Cooper drawing the name?
place is Kate.
Is Kate, and Coleman will be an alternate. All right. Thank you guys for doing such a good job spelling. I was afraid we were going to have to stay overtime at school because you just got spelling words right. If I could have the three winners and the alternate go stand by the map for a picture, and then before you go, I've got good things for everyone. Lydia, let's get their certificates here.
All right, anybody else who was in the spelling bee come with me, we'll take a picture of everybody just in a minute, okay? Just for the crowd, the microphone is really, really good.